Hello, Sagittarius. Ramblin Mike here. Gonna play a little tarot today, huh? Thanks for tuning in one more time. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you reaching out, hitting that like button, and hitting that subscription button right over there. Thank you for that, my friends. Always a big thank you and great appreciation for all my Sagittariuses that have reached out and blessed me with donations. Many of you, very kind of you. Appreciate them all, large or small. Thank you, my friends. Sagittarius, if you've blessed me with a donation, thank you. And, of course, a big thank you to all my Sagittarius that have reached out for private readings with me. I love reading for Saggies. It's always a blessing to get to know you on a personal level. Quick announcement. My next Sunday Funday will be December 8th, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope you can make it, Sagittarius. Party just ain't the same unless Saggie's in the house. You know that. All the rock stars. All right. Here we go. Let's play some cards. This reading will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of December 2019. This reading will be about love and relationships of all kinds. Home, work, family. I myself, I'm going to be looking at love. That's because I love to read love cards. We all know, look at these, man. The World card jumping out here. The wheel. And the Tower jumped out. We all know that there's no way that these can be for every Sagittarius on the planet. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all that goodness. So, you know, if this reading resonates with you, I want you to run with it. I want you to have fun with it. If it doesn't, I want you to have fun throwing it out the door. All my cross watchers, you know you're welcome here. I love you guys. I want to remind you that even though I'll be saying Sagittarius a lot, these can very well play out from your perspective. They probably will. Source has a way of doing that. They have a way of knowing who's going to be looking at these tarot reads right here. So let's fire up our intuition, our psychic abilities, and all of that. Because these can play out vice versa in all kinds of ways. So let's develop our discernment. Take a look and see if you're in this story, if your friend's in this story, all that fun stuff. As we play with the esoteric world of tarot today. Here we go. Let's go to this right here, Sagittarius. Been shuffling your cards for a minute. Let's take a look and see what these cards have to say. Hey, Tarot Love Team, Sagittarius is here to play with us. Let's tell them what they need to know most for their highest good. I want to thank you for clarity and accuracy on my part. Help me see, help me speak what I need. Help Sagittarius see and hear what they need out of this reading today. Let's take all these amazing pictures, put together a nice, clear, accurate story for Sagittarius. Highest good. Thank you so very much for that, love team. I cannot do this without you. Appreciate you, my guys. Here we go, Sagittarius. Cutting the deck. Going to throw out the classic Celtic cross with the Tarot Illuminati. Throw clarification on top of the entire spread with the Witch's Tarot. Throwing out a handful of love cards from the Romance Angels. And my 22 Major Arcana from the Starman David Bowie Tarot deck. Got a lot of cards to throw out here. Let's see where we're going to begin. Well, we begin with the Magician right there. I like it. It's a nice start to a reading. The Magician, it's the manifester, the one that reaches into the 5D and grounds it into the 3D. You know, this is somebody that understands the power of the thought process and all of that thoughts become things and all of that. He is the Magician. It's Mercury, which is Gemini, Virgo. Aries is also connected to the Magician. Let's see what crosses over top of the manifester. Oh, the Chariot is another Major Arcana. 2 Major Arcana right in the middle of your spread. That's Cancer. May mean something to you, may not. It is the old wild ponies right there. You know me, huh? The old dark pony and the light pony. Bucking and bronking. The old charioteer tuned in. Driving their chariot exactly where they want it to go. You know, it's fast. It's definitely pulled him out of his comfort zone. You can see him coming out of the city right there. They're definitely splashing through all these waters of life. And the Magician is Mercury, so it's communication. And this is in the mundane. The Chariot is movement, travel. Maybe having some communication possibly with somebody that's at a distance. One of those old wild pony journeys that I seem to read about a lot. Here we go. Let's see what's at the base of the spread. Oh, 7 of Wands is at the base of the spread. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, it's my new sheriff in town. Somebody decided to do what's best for them, huh, Sagittarius? They chose the path that they're going to go down. They don't care who like it, who don't like it. But one thing's for sure, they don't put up with a whole lot of knucklehead bullshit. It's my new sheriff in town. They draw a line in the sand. I mean, it's the card of blockage, May have set a little wall up against the old Magician. They could be the old charming trickster too, huh? But looks like somebody wants to bust that wall down right there with Chariot. Let's see where this spread's going. I like it. I like the vibration. Here we go. Oh, 5 of Swords in the past. Yeah, very much. 5 of Swords and 7 of Wands. This is the card of standing up and doing what's best for you. Healthy selfishness and all that. The story. We see our young prince right there. He has his armor on. He was prepared for what he was going to do. What was he going to do? He was going to go in there and steal all those swords from those people in the background there. And he did. And he's got that little pompous look on his face like, hop, you get what you get. Well, this is a card for me, especially with 7 of Wands, that this Sagittarius decided to do what's best for them and put themselves up in the front of the card. We don't need these swords because we attempt to walk in love and we attempt to walk in light, but that don't mean you're going to come in here and wipe your feet all up on us like we're a piece of milquetoast. That ain't happening. Healthy selfishness right there, and this is putting somebody in the timeout chair. That's what we do with spoiled kids, right? We put them in the timeout chair. No, you don't know how to love me right. Time out for you right over there. I'm drawing a line in the sand. You can't act in this, because it's a card of manipulation, control, narcissistic behavior, and all of that. No, not gonna play with you. Time out for you. Oh, looks like it caused somebody to have 9 of Swords. The wouldas, the couldas, the shouldas, the sleepless nights. And generally, when one of these wild ponies is having a sleepless night, the other one will be experiencing it too. So Sagittarius, if that is you, I want you to get your rest. I don't want you carrying this energy for them. I want you being the Magician, manifesting victory in this situation if that's what you want with this person. Because they're having sleepless nights, and this is regret and remorse about 5 of Swords activity. Hurrah! They need to learn they can't treat people like that. Drew a line in the sand. So, many times that energy will try and get on the other soulmate right there. Don't let it, put on some nice soft vibrational music or whatever, get your sleep, all that kind of stuff. 9 of Swords, somebody's wringing their hands, the wouldas, the couldas, the shouldas as we enter into December right here. Oh, we got a cycle change coming in. Let's see which way this goes. It is the World card. Again, this may be somebody that lives at a little bit of a distance from you. Then the World card is about completion of old cycles. Hopefully this 5 of Swords cycle is ending and the old blockage is ending because somebody needs to learn their lessons. 9 of Swords right up here. Got somebody trying to manifest something, huh, Sagittarius? Manifest victory. The World card is that story of completion of old cycles and a new cycle coming in. It may have to do with Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. They are all represented by the World card right here. Got the World coming in, and this is about seeing yourself as that golden angelic being. Let that be the new cycle coming in here for you, huh, Saggy? Seeing the world as your oyster. There it is. And ooh la la, here come my pearl of great prize coming charging in on that chariot right there. That's a nice cycle. You know, and it's a major arcana. It's at the end of the major arcanas. To get to the world card, you have to go through all 21 steps of the major arcana. And these old wild pony rides, they can take you down that journey right there, can't they, Sadie? I like the world card. It's one of the best cards in the tarot deck for me. It's all about new beginnings coming in here for you. Ooh, a major arcana came out. Justice. I like it a lot. It's Libra energy. May mean something to you, may not. Got a lot of air in the minor arcana. But anyway, justice showing up. Justice doesn't show up unless there's been injustice. There's definitely been injustice with 5 of Swords on the spread. I'll just leave it at that. And this is about the balancing of karma. Karmic justice unfolding here. You know, it's beautiful. It really is. It's really going to be your call when the world card shows up. What's going to happen in this situation? I do see communication coming in with the Magician. I do see somebody wanting to come and see you because of the 9 of Swords, the regret, the remorse, all of that, man. They're having a bad day. But you know, that's why we walk in love and we walk in light, huh? Because we're smarter than the average bear. And we know that what we sow is what we're going to reap. Karma. This is the balancing out of karma. It's nice. It is the 4th major arcana out of 7 cards. Get ready. Something's about to happen. 4 of Cups on top of the situation. You know, the old Magician, the Chariot. Could be them wanting to manifest a new beginning with my Sagittarius. But this could be Sagittarius card here. The reevaluation card. Looking at love, past, present, projected, future. I see a lot of this right now with these old soulmates that treated people very poorly throughout all 2019, maybe even into 2018. God even knows further back than that, huh? All waking up. The Great Awakening has begun. And these spiritual unions have a lot to do with that. But this is a reevaluation of the situation. Looking at love, past, present, projected, future. Hey, is this really the golden cup right here? I'm not sure I want to get up and tie that old yellow ribbon around that oak tree right there yet. You know, we're going to take a look and see if the proof's in the pudding, because this is a world card. It can end either way, but there's definitely a new beginning coming in here for my Sagittarius. And many of us are looking at this kind of stuff if we want to bring these people into that new decade or not. It's not just a new year coming in. It's a new decade. Yeah, it can also talk about this person, 9 of Swords and 5 of Swords, that maybe feel that they have lost their opportunity with their Sagittarius. Let's see where the spread goes. Love is in the air. 2 of Pentacles showing up. The old dance of change. Somebody's doing the dance of change. It has begun. It's got to be this person right up here, you know. The one that wants to manifest movement towards my Sagittarius. Sagittarius is expecting justice to come in, though. They probably were juggling. You know, that goes hand in hand with, you know, 5 of Swords. And hand in hand with Sagittarius and 7 of Wands, huh? But you know, that's the story of the 2 ships that pass in the night. The seas are rough and the sails are tattered, but those ships have never sank. And the 2 pentacles that the dancer has in his hand have never really hit the ground because there's an infinity symbol around them. The same infinity symbol that's up above the Magician right here. As above, so below. As within, so without. Here we go. 3 of Swords coming out. Oh, broken heart. Lord have mercy. Definitely 3 people. The juggler. A lot of remorse. I'm not sure Whose broken heart that is? Probably both of these people. Got a lot of cards to come out on this situation. And Saggy, you know what I'm going to do when Three of Swords comes out? We're shaking these out. And you ain't the only one that's pulled it up here at the end of the year. Large decisions as people are making it. We're going to play with these people in the next year. Here we go, Sag. You're going to do a little surgery right here. You ready? Out! 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 Get out of Sagittarius heart. Out! New beginning coming in here for Sagittarius. A cycle change. Bottom of the deck is Four of Swords. Healing. You know, spending time with the divines. My old warrior, they used to go sword fight. They come back after the battle and lay themselves down on a coffin, thank the divine, whoever that is to them, that they survived that battle. Today our battles are more of the head and the heart, hence the Three Swords over the head and the heart. So this is all about my Saggies getting their healing, spending time with the divine, whoever that is to them. And using this sword right here, that is the Ace of Swords, is a sword of truth and clarity. This person, they need to come in with the truth and the clarity, or they need to just stay where they're at. Bottom line right there. Because that is a sharp sword and it's able to cut things out of your life that no longer serve you for your highest good. I'm not sure which way that World card's going right now. I know that this person wants to manifest a new beginning with you. But there's some deep healing that needs to happen here. And this is my Saggy doing that. And strength from the universe. A major arcana, Leo energy on the spread. My majors that I have on the spread are Leo, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, Libra. And two more. Look at all these major arcana showing up here. The High Priestess and Temperance. There's Sagittarius card. You know, it is Sagittarius, you know, they are not known for their patience. No wonder the tarot gave them the Temperance card right there. It is about, you know, this a very spiritual journey. This person was absolutely some kind of spiritual catalyst that propelled you into a whole new world of spirituality. I'm not sure if Source wants you to throw in the towel on this, but it's your call. You can do whatever you want. Free will agents here on this planet. Because the High Priestess is all about following your intuition and your psychic abilities. These two probably interact with each other in the 5D. They're probably dreaming about each other, telepathy with each other and all of that. Michael the Archangel showing up here on the Temperance card with the 2 cups. He's all about, you know, all the cooperative components coming together for you. Being at the right place at the right time. Looking at the rainbows. You know, that's why there's always a rainbow on the Temperance card, in my opinion. Because, well, these angelic beings, they know the truth of the matter, that we manifest what we think, what we feel, and what we believe. So they stare at rainbows. Got the Strength card right there. Strength from the universe as you heal yourself right here with more patience, more spiritual insight, more spiritual growth in all of it's for you. And that's really what these journeys are about. They're about you. I do see karmic balance balancing out. It has begun. It has begun. Let's see what the Witch's Tarot has to add to this story, Sagittarius. This has been a long journey for many of my Sagittarius friends. I do like that the World card is here. There's a cycle change coming in here for you. We do have eclipses at the end of December, the day after Christmas, and a little bit after that, before the new year. Going to be some eclipses coming in, and eclipses eclipse people and things in and out of our lives very suddenly. We're definitely in eclipse season again right here. Let's definitely eclipse that old broken heart out of your out of your world, huh, Saggy? All right. Tarot Love Team. Why is the Magician and the Chariot in the middle of this spread, in the heartbeat of this spread? Thank you, Love Team. 8 of Cups. Well, somebody walked away, didn't they? Because they didn't... Oh, that's what the broken heart is about. This is a Sagittarius that feels that this is a divine connection, especially with all these majors up here. The Chariot, the Wild Ponies. But this is Sagittarius that walked away from the situation, 8 of Cups, because they found it no longer emotionally fulfilling to them. That was the heartbreak. And of course, we got the Juggler right there, 5 of Swords. There's probably other people involved in all of that, but we all know that. Believing for victory, believing for manifestation of a situation, but had to block them. Why is 7 of Wands on this spread? The Magician again. The Magician had to get away from him to do the alchemy. You know, you can't look at that kind of stuff straight up in its face and believe for, you know, rainbows when you're looking at 5 swords. You got to get away from the 5 swords. See it the way you want it to be in the 5D. Especially if it ain't showing up the way you see it in the 5D and the 3D. The best thing you can do is 5 of Swords. Put them in the timeout chair right over there. If it is a divine, they're going to come back in. If it's a karmic, they need to stay where they're at. Huh? 5 of Swords, please. Why is it on this spread for Sagittarius? The old King of Wands showing up. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The old good-looking one right there. Very charismatic. You know, the old King of Wands. Hi, here's my wand. You know him or her. They love the wand. Yeah, old 5 of Swords. The King of Wands right there, regardless of what zodiac they are. They generally got a lot of people in their back pocket. Especially with the Juggler, the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the Wild Pony story that I'm looking at. And again, you know, this is saying that you're believing for justice to come in. This is a good thought process right here. This says to me, this old King of Wands right here, they're having remorse about the 5 of Swords. They're having the beginnings of some kind of heartfelt change. You know, the old Strength card right there. There's Sagittarius taming a beast, tuned into the divine. All these infinity symbols all over the place here on this spread. 9 of Swords, please. Why is 9 of Swords on this spread? Thank you. 3 of Pentacles. Ain't that interesting? It talks about somebody desiring to work on the foundation of something that's important to them with somebody else. All the wouldas, the couldas, the shouldas, huh? Looks like the Magician's doing their work right there. You did what's best for you. You stepped away from the situation because it was no longer emotionally fulfilling to you, even though it was heartbreaking for you to do that. Believing for a new cycle to come in. Believing for justice to come in one way or the other. You know, and this person right here, whoever they are, man, they are full of regrets that they should have worked on a foundation because now they're realizing how important that was to them. They're realizing that, you know, you are the Magician. You're very magic. World card, please. Why is that on this spread for Sagittarius? The Fool card came out. He's all about a fresh start, a new beginning, a leap of faith. That's Aquarius and Aries. You know, he's all about a new beginning. I mean, either way, man, Sagittarius is off to a new world, regardless if this person figures it out or not. It's really what I see here, my friend. I know if you're tuning in here, that you're thinking about this person, if this is resonating with you, that you want them to come along with a journey. It may take them a minute. It's already taken them a damn minute. And you're ready for a fresh start. I want you to jump. Jump towards your fresh start, your new beginning. Because the Fool card came out on top of the world. It's all about you. Justice. Five of Wands came out, you know. It could be talking about justice in a situation, because Five of Wands is injustice. It's fighting, it's arguing, it's competition with lovers. You know all about that. This is you believing for justice to come in that arena. Not jumping up. I do believe they're going to reach out and contact you. I really do. They can't sleep at night. Four of Cups. Now, Ten of Swords came out. Again, an ending of a very painful cycle with a new day dawning. Whichever you're believing, with or without them, this is all about you, Sagittarius. They're going to reach out to you. You know you've wanted them to for quite a while, but you may have just outgrown them. I'm going to be honest with you. You may have just outgrown them, you know, with this High Priestess card on the spread right here. The Two of Pentacles, because they're just beginning the dance of change. From what I'm getting out of this spread right here. Why is Two of Pentacles on this spread? The World card. Wow. The World card. They are beginning to change. I mean, they're flowing in the same vibration, and soulmates mirror each other, but you're light years ahead of them, and you already know that. It's your decision what you're going to do right here as you come into this new year. Three of Swords, please. One thing's for sure, you're not going to let them break your heart anymore. Master damn sure. Three of Swords, please, for Sagittarius. Thank you, love team. Wow. The Hierophant came out. This is a crazy spread, man. Now, the Hierophant, he's all about, he's a 5. He's about contrast. And contrast is our friend because it shows us what we don't want, so we can set our intentions on what we do want. And there are majors all over this thing. That is Taurus that just came into the story. May mean something to you, may not. And he's all about being streetwise and spiritual at the same time. He's all about being the student and the teacher at the same time. The wisdom that comes into our life because of these journeys. He's about committed relationships. Many times the ones that we signed up for in the 5D before we come and play in the 3D. They're coming in here to talk to you, Saggy, and the cards look good in the future. You know, we're looking at the beginning of December right now. They can't sleep at night. They're regretful about the way they acted. Three of Pentacles. And Sagittarius is ready for a new start. They're ready for the world to fire up. And look, they pulled the World card right here too. So they're ready for a cycle change as well. And I did get the Hierophant as an outcome. He is the committed relationship card. He is the institution of the sacred. But right now, very challenging times. You know, your friend, from what I can see, they're going through dark night of the soul. And your best bet is to do what's best for you. Love on yourself. Go get your nails done. Go deep sea fishing. Go buy yourself some rings. Get your hair done for you. Get you a deep tissue massage. Love on you. Spoil the shit out of yourself right now. That's what the magician would do because he's manifesting change in this situation. Because right now I got old 5 of Cups, the old River of Tears. It's got to be your friend right over here, 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups. I mean, that just matches up with all that, huh? Our old pretty boy, pretty girl right there, the old player energy. Didn't seem to work out for him. You know, what you sow is what you're going to reap, and got a bunch of spilled cups right there, and all they doing is sitting there looking at the 2 cups, feeling all sorry for themselves. Right there by that ocean of emotion. You know, Saggy, I got that old 7 of Pentacles right there, that old divine timing card, didn't I? For our King of Love, for somebody that loves you very deeply, but, you know, has a problem. Looking at that cup, you see our King of Cups there. He's not paying attention to that big giant cup. He only has a tendency to only put one foot in the ocean of emotion right there. His throne is definitely up out of that ocean of emotion. He's sitting there by it, all brokenhearted because, well, somebody spilled cups in their world, be it a man or a woman. Again, what you sow is what you reap. And I got the Divine Timing card, the Seven of Pentacles. I know you don't want to hear that. Michael's on the board. Temperance as well. It says work on your spirituality, strength from the universe as you go through this journey. Continue to heal yourself, Four of Swords. Because the lover's going to come in. I don't know. There they are. There's the one that makes your heart go boom, diddy, boom, diddy, boom, boom, boom. The Knight of Cups coming in with that cup in their hand. Hi, Sagittarius. Here's my cup. And Two of Cups wanted to come onto this spread as well. Twin flame, soulmate, life partner energy. A new beginning between these two coming in. This is definitely off the bottom of the deck. This is definitely in the future right here. Probably, I hope you like this person because you're probably going to end up with them, but they need to come in right. You know the old classic story, huh? Ain't it? The empath and the knucklehead. And the empath learning to love themselves more than that burning love that they have for that person right there. And that person realizing, oh my God, I so need to change the way that I am. I may have lost the love of my life. Man. Powerful spread right here. Let's throw some love cards on this for Sagittarius. It says that this cycle has ended. I want you to see it that way. Ten of Swords. The World card has showed up twice. Old cycles ending, new cycles beginning. The Magician and the Chariot were the opening cards in this spread about victory on this wild pony ride that Sagittarius has been on for a season. A wild pony ride that they drew the line in the sand and said, I'm not putting up with this anymore. I'm going to love myself first, and you need to go fix yourself. Whoo, man. Love cards on this for Sagittarius, please. Thank you. Got a soulmate card coming out. Of course it's a soulmate. You know, these are the ones that are mirrors to us. Big magnifying mirrors. It's all about an inward work. It's all about doing the work on the inside of you. Soulmate came out. Yes, this is a soulmate. I got healing family issues. The Hierophants on this may involve a marriage. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive. Oh, Lord. Has it come to forgiveness, Mike? Well, you know, forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. Couldn't possibly be for them. They don't really know if you've forgiven them or not anyway, huh? Forgiveness is for you. Release all that toxicity on the inside. Balances out all this old karma. I got a red flags. And I got codependency. Codependency issues right here. You know, generally with Sacred Feminine, the codependency issues that they need to work on have to do with the old, oh, I can't live without him. Yes, you can, and you are. And all the abandonment issues and all the insecurities that we need to heal on the inside of us. And as we do that, because this is a soulmate and because they will reflect you, generally Sacred Masculine codependency issues have to do with drinking, drug, and run around being a fucking idiot. And the abandonment issues and codependencies, or the abandonment issues and insecurities that come from that lifestyle right there. And as you heal yourself, you're going to do the work on them right there. Continue to spoil the shit out of yourself, Sagittarius, if this is resonating with you. You're putting it together. I see victory right here because this person loves you very deeply. The King of Cups has showed up on the spread. They love you very deeply. They're going to come prancing in with that cup in their hand, and then there's the two sharing the cup right there. It's coming. It's coming. Continue to love yourself, you know. All that. I know you don't want to hear that, Saggy. I know you don't. I'm going to read the cards, though, huh? Major Arcana for Sagittarius, please. Star card came out. Hurrah! Star card came out. You know, this is definitely a soulmate twin flame card for me. See the 2 cups? It's my Billy Badass light worker right there. You know, it's wish upon a star, great hope, great faith. The potential of your dreams to become reality. It's healing. You don't get the star card unless you've been through hellfire, the tower, all of that. And then on the bottom of the deck, again, one of the first cards out was the Chariot. One of the last cards out is the Chariot. And this guy looks like a total warrior to me. Total victory right here. The pony's mellowed out. They're the same color in this picture. They're golden. The light of the divine shining down on his head as he drives his chariot towards victory. It's a nice story. I know what you wanted to hear. And I got strength from the universe again. The old Leo card up beneath that. And the Empress. Sacred feminine energy right here. All right, Saggy, it was a tough read. Thanks for sticking all the way through it. If this is resonating with you, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, which is you. Namaste, Saggy. I love you. Love and light. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.